So I've been asked for some help with some of the foldy, flourishy things that I do in my flow. Most of these are folds. I do palm spins as well and the odd hand spin. Folds are my favourite because you actually don't let go of the hoop. I'm very clumsy and I'm always dropping it. So anytime I can do something that looks good without actually letting go of the hoop is good in my book. The more you practice folds and really come to understand the movement involved, the quicker you'll be able to do them. This can make them look really impressive in your flow, even though they're relatively simple to do. So this is just a look at some of the folds that I do and some of the transitions that I use with them. I hope this helps, and please let me know in the comments if you've got any questions. So folds are a really good way of moving between planes, and your basic fold is something like this, which is moving through the horizontal plane. I don't tend to do too many of those kind of folds. The folds I do are more on the kind of vertical. I find that easier to do. So I use two grips mainly for doing folds. One of them is this, so it's folded back over my wrist and I'm using my wrist as the pivot point. The other one is the elbow. So we're using the elbow as a pivot point. So I think the first fold that I did a lot was this one. Keeping your grip relaxed, flip the hoop over the top of your hand until it comes to rest against your wrist. Now turn your hand and forearm inwards, pushing against the hoop with your wrist or forearm. This will provide leverage to help you to fold the hoop out. The hoop will fold through 1, 2, 3 turns. I like to do this fold with a little toss at the beginning. So the other one I like doing a lot is this elbow fold. I think this one's quite good if you tend to just use one hand, because it teaches you to use your other hand a little bit, bring that into your flow. This is the upswing, and this is the downswing. Pass the hoop behind your back on the vertical plane. As the hoop moves into the upswing, stick your arm through and catch it on the inside of your elbow. As the hoop moves into the upswing once more, grab the outside with your hand and push inwards using your elbow as leverage. Here's a variation of that move. The hoop is spinning backwards on your elbow. At the top of the upswing, bring your hand through. The hoop swings down, and as it comes up again, grab it on the outside and fold. Using the momentum of the upswing should help with the speed of the fold. The other one I like doing is to pass it around the body. This move can be done continuously, which is a good way of practicing it on both sides. Pass the hoop round behind you and stick your other hand in from the top. Catch it on your elbow and push outwards with your hand, using your elbow as leverage. Once the hoop reaches this position, sweep your arm outwards and turn your hand inwards, grabbing it on the inside again and bringing it round behind your back. So I'll give you a couple of examples of how I use folds to transition from one move to the next. One nice way of going from off to on body is this one here. Another is a transition into kind of a smeary type thing. You can also go into an isolation here. Or into a two-handed fold. Another option is a reverse jump through. I will talk about one hand spin that I do, which is this one. I mean, most people seem to do them on this vertical plane here, which I find quite difficult to do, but there's something about doing it on this horizontal plane that makes the hook just float, and it gives you so much more time to catch it, and it feels really nice, almost like coin flippy kind of a flavour to it. Katie Emmett has a great tutorial for a basic hand spin if you need one. This is a handy fold if your pizza toss is not coming straight back down to you.